here. Welcome to the Springtide Bloom event in New World Season 8. This is how you get the most out of your time. First, we travel over to the Springtide village and craft some wispy spritz. You'll need fibers, honey, and fire motes. Each craft makes 8, which I did not know, and I made hundreds of these by accident. You'll use around 150 of these spritz per hour while grinding the event. So bring 200 fibers, 60 honey, and 20 fire motes. Now, before you leave, make sure you go get some Springtide wafers. These will double the amount of petals you get from each patch. The Springtide dram, however, gives you more luck to get wispy wasp goos, which translate to 1 premium token, but they cancel each other out. So let's not do that. As it's only used for luck, we could just pop a rabbit's foot and a wafer and get best of both worlds. The wafer buff gave me about 45 minutes with some food trophies from previous events. Now, when you get your route down, I personally use the top of Reek Water. Use your food consumables, the wafers and the rabbit's foot, and then we go to work. These are very easy to complete and take very minimal skill. Run across the patch to get aggro of all 3 wasps and plant a spritz. Stand on it for a second or 2 to make sure the explosion hits them. Do this 3 times to complete each patch. Collect your goo, close the bloom, and move to the next. With the wafer active, you get 27 to 28 petals. Mine kept changing for some reason, I'm not sure. But without the wafer, you only get 14 petals. As you can see, the luck food is allowing me to get wasp goo, as all 3 had just dropped it there. That's not always the case, but I hardly ever don't get one from any of the patches. Repeat this over and over until you have enough tokens to get all the items you want. As you can see, I'm just trolling with a flamethrower, as you don't do any damage to them other than when you plant the spritz. It just makes me feel better and I'm less bored doing it. Now that you have all your rewards, we're going to go back to the shop and see how much we made in the process of 45 minutes. Now that we're at the shop, we can convert all of our things to tokens. Here we have the wispy wasp goo, which I had 85 of them. It's actually a pretty incredible amount of premium tokens. Now, as far as the petals go, we had 504, which is roughly 50 to 55 patches that we closed. So with 50 to 55 patches, we had 85 premium tokens and 504 regular tokens. You can take these regular tokens and convert them to premium tokens as well. I don't do that, but that's just because I have so many premium tokens already. Now on to what to buy. I'm personally going to be getting the chromatic seal every week. I'm not sure why it's every week when it's usually every 3 days, but I'm not here to complain about a free seal. The 715 gear squirt pattern is pretty cool for filler items in a set, so I'll be grabbing these. The Azoth Inductor, however, I don't feel is worth it, but what I'm here for are these purple patterns, as you can roll 700 gear score items that are full constitution with 1 selected perk for very cheap. The Springtide crumbles are 48 con food that last 30 minutes, which are great for wars. And I'm going to stock up on some more Springtide wafers just in case I want to grind again. As always, thanks for watching. I'm live every day on Twitch at noon Eastern, so feel free to ask questions there or in the comment section below. I appreciate y'all so much.